Hello everybody. I hope you're having a great day so far. To kick things off, I want to start off with a thought exercise. So wherever you are, as long as you're able to do this safely, so not in a car, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about somebody coming up to you and giving you $1,440. It's an oddly specific number, I know, but we'll come to that in a second. So they've given you this large sum of money, and later on that day you notice that your wallet is missing $5. So you think about, where could you have lost that $5? Did somebody take it? Did somebody, did you give somebody an extra $5 and they didn't correct you? What's going on? Where's that $5? Do you plan revenge on the person that you think took your $5? Let's change it up a little bit. You wake up in the morning and you get to wherever it is you go for the most part of your day, whether that's school or work, or if you're retired, who knows where you go. I don't. I have a long time to wait for that, but somebody comes up to you and starts complaining about something. Or they come up to you and they say something that's really hurtful. Your hat is very funny looking. Do you leave that instance and think about that for the rest of the day? Do you let that fester in your mind? Do you go home and explode on your family because somebody said something insignificant to them, they didn't think much of it, but to you it ruined the rest of your day? These two examples are almost identical, because that oddly specific number I gave you, 1,440, is the amount of minutes that are in a day. In Matthew chapter 5, towards the end, Jesus is wrapping up his lesson with the disciples in the Beatitudes. And he gives us a very powerful message. He says, "You have heard it said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But I tell you that if somebody strikes you on your right cheek, turn your left to them." It's kind of a sobering thought. How many of you have that knee-jerk reaction? Somebody did something wrong to me, I'm going to get back at them. Let's look at this through Jesus' eyes. Specifically at the Last Supper. Jesus is sitting there. He's having a meal with his friends. And all of a sudden, all of them start asking among themselves, "Who's the greatest? I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. I'm the best. Who's going to sit next to Jesus? It's going to be me. I'm going to do it. It's me in heaven. I'm going to do it." And Jesus is sitting there thinking, I just taught you about love, loving others. I taught you about serving others. I just washed your feet. He sat there with Judas, who later that night would betray him for 30 pieces of silver. He sat there with Peter, who in the near future would say that he didn't know who Jesus was. Did Jesus sit there and cause a kerfuffle during that Last Supper? No. He prayed with them. They ate. He told Judas without telling Judas. He said, "What you're about to do, go and do it." But he didn't get back at them. He didn't rebuke them at that point. And we get so easily offended by the actions of others. But Jesus said we should lead by example. We should be gracious and empathetic. We should pray for those who have offended us. And I think that a lot of people need to remember that. Because a lot of the stuff I've seen in the past week, 2 weeks, election time, blah, It's hate upon hate. Christians need to stop the cycle of hate. The song goes, they will know we are Christians by our love, not by our political affiliation, not by our ideology on what to do. What we should be putting our mind to is what the Bible says. And when somebody says something awful to us or comes at us in a way that we would normally retaliate, we need to remember what Jesus said. Turn your cheek. Enjoy the rest of the stuff that he has provided for us. Show others love. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I hope that you're able to show others love, to show others mercy, to show restraint when people come at you, when they attack you. I hope that you're able to show others Christ's love. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Have a great day.